Make sure you like this video as you are coming in. Make sure you like it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New. And, honey, I am back in the building. Listen, this time, honey, I am back to, get everybody to opinions on the last show with the whole Marquez, Ken, Tricia situation. So let me read what somebody wrote. So one person says, Marquez needs therapy, and Ken was wrong to say him and Tricia were the parents when the kid's father was there. He says he wants peace, but he was starting shiggity in front of the kids, and that's wrong. Tricia was smirking because she still has unresolved feelings for Marquez and wants to rub it in Ken's face. That's immature. Oh, child, is that what y'all pointing out? Melody was loving every minute of it because she wants everybody to have a miserable marriage and divorce like she did. I don't think that Melody liked that. What y'all think of that? I don't think that Melody liked that. She was trying to give, what's the man named Marquez, some advice. The only thing I didn't like that Melody did was she began talking to Tricia. She began talking to Marquez about Tricia as if Tricia wasn't there. And this is her abuser. I don't care what anybody says. When somebody leaves you with two kids, they are abandoning you and neglecting you. Not just on a financial standpoint, but from a physical standpoint. That man abused that woman. Remember, you can always abuse people when you are around them, and then when you're not around them and you're not handling your responsibilities as far as the children and being a husband to her. He neglected those children and Tricia. That is why you, Marquez, is in the situation you are in now. You don't even have the right. You're being selfish. When did you even bring a gift to your son's graduation party? When is it going to be about your child and not about what these grown adults is doing? And I feel like Ken was wrong. Ken was wrong. He didn't have to say, well, shout out to the parents that's doing something for the kids. And you don't have to say it like that and put him down and lift you up. We know that it was you and Tricia that raised the kids. And why even invite him if you're going to make a speech like that? So if you really want to move forward, then your words, behavior, and actions, they have to align. Behavior reflects intentions. For real. Okay. Let's see what the people think. One person says Ken was being a bit extra, almost as if he was jealous or trying to prove a point. Marquez was all over the place asking for advice. He really needs to see a therapist. He got a lot of stuff going on. You could see the hurt all over his face. Yeah, but it's too late, and she's with another man. And Tricia, you are very weird. Because now that you got this divorce, Ken wants to marry you. And then I hear your sneaky ass say, well, yeah, I want to pump the brakes. And I understand that you're not in a hurry to get down the aisle, but those are that man's intentions. He wants to marry you. I could see you told him, no, we'll just live together and just, we don't have to get married. I could see if y'all had that conversation, but you need to figure out what you gonna do. Because at this point in the game, you've had enough time to move on. You either want to marry Ken or you don't. It's yes or no. And if you have this much trauma, then it's not fair to Ken. You need to just move on or take some time to yourself. But why you living with this man, playing house with this man, but you got a problem with marrying this man? Make that make sense. Tricia is ass backwards. She just, I don't know if she's, I think she lacks self-awareness, and I think Dr. Francis could help her get some. Okay, a mess. Okay, so I even asked you guys, I said, was Ken wrong for making that speech at the graduation party? 94% of you all said yes, 6% of you all said no. Okay, let's see what you guys have to say about that. Yeah, it was just, it was crazy. I wasn't, And then they said they had to give him gas money. I'm not giving him shit. All the shit that he be talking, let his ass pay for his own stuff. That's why I don't feel bad for Marquez. Marquez is one of those guys where he just cares about the ownership of the situation. And I keep hearing people, those his kids, and too bad he forgot about his kids when he disappeared from their lives. Okay, and he forgot about his wife. He abandoned and neglected her and those children. You can't tell me nothing else. You can't be mad at this situation. You kind of gotta sit there like a fish out of water and just take it. Because this is the bed that you created. You created this situation. I actually seen this play out in somebody's real life, this same situation. There was a person acting like Ken. There was a person acting like Marquez, honey. When I tell you this stuff on Love and Marriage Huntsville be real, and be real life, for real. So somebody says he was salty because Marquez came in and ran the show. He didn't run shit to me. Gathering the men to talk about the drama, Ken passive-aggressively responded with that speech. Another person says something is wrong with that dude and his man unit, claiming another man's kids outwardly disrespecting the biological father will get you hurt. He uses his size to intimidate Marquez, but he is also threatened by his presence. Another person says, yes, but he's not wrong. That's his home, and the father should have been more respectful. Yeah, the father, Marquez, is wrong. They all wrong. Tricia, wrong. Like I said, I felt like Melody was wrong. Because this stuff with them, this is very raw. This is very real. And I get that Melody wanted to, say a few things to kind of make, Tricia feel better. But putting her out there in front of her abuser and kind of saying, yeah, because I'm noticing your energy. And girl, what kind of energy is she going to have with a crazy ass baby daddy who can't admit that he was wrong? You should know a thing about that, because you with a nigga that's wrong, and he don't admit to shit. Okay? So I did, as a woman, I didn't like that. Whether we like Tricia or not, whether Tricia be lying or not, do not put her out there in front of her ex-husband like that and kind of be like, no, don't do it. I wouldn't have been inviting him over to talk. I think maybe she wanted, because Marquez was kind of walking around kind of awkward. Me personally, I wouldn't have even invited him over there. But, they're shooting a scene. It's a TV show. Maybe they wanted her to engage with him. I guess he was at the Mimosas with Melody, right? But, yeah. It's a mess. And it's all of this drama that's going on the show. It ain't even about the kids. And y'all are all getting together for the kids. You're all getting together for the kids. Okay? But you are making it about y'all's situation. Ken is trying to throw shade at Marquez. Marquez is, she just moved on and she got a new man and they got a house and I ain't got no money and I can't. Nigga, go and work at the nearest factory. Go and make it work. Stop playing a victim. Don't nobody feel sorry for you. Do y'all know that most people play the victim because they get something out of being the victim? They get rewarded for being a victim. They get people to feel sorry for them. That's why they never give up playing the role of the victim. They should be ashamed. Like, Marquez should be ashamed of himself, but he's not. Okay? So another person calls out Martel. Martel risks his freedom to contact MEL, hoping she would team up with him to go against Scott 1.0. He knew he was only supposed to contact her about the kids. And this is the thing with co-parenting with a narcissist. They blow up your phone. They want to talk about everything but the kids. Okay? He probably still wants sex from her. Ask me how I know, okay? Like, some of these niggas, they ain't trying to co-parent. They trying to use the co-parenting relationship as another way to get laid. She made sure she exposed he violated the no contact order. Martel needs some real friends around him. He is going outside. Yeah, he's obsessed with the ex-wife. And then you got the Ooga Booga. Did y'all see her? She's out with Martel walking around trying to prove something. I'm like, girl, you are so stupid. Okay? So stupid. Leaning on stupid. No, stuck on dumb, leaning on stupid. Okay, that's what we gonna say. Let's see what the people think about this. Another person says, I don't know what to say about Martel anymore. It's sad. He risks going to jail or being fined, or worst case scenario, have his kids taken away for TV. It ain't for TV, it's for Melody. He's obsessed with her. And that's what the narcissist does. They stalk you. They can't handle not contacting you. Why do you think so many people that you dislike, they can't help but talk to you? Okay? They cannot help it. It could be a no contact order in place. They will break it. They just have to say something. And they're desperate, they're pitiful, and they're pathetic. I feel sorry for you. Not. Another person says, yeah, I'm really disappointed in all of them. I agree with Fletcher. I think everyone is wrong, but Tricia was catching unnecessary strays. It wasn't unnecessary. It was necessary because she said some necessary shiggity about the Holtz marriage. Whether he had a side chick, whether he had matching BMWs, she shouldn't have weaponized none of that. None of it. So she got what she got. Marceau said what he said, and that seemed to spark Martel, who turned into a whirlwind. He just won't stop. Yeah, can't stop, won't stop. Martel. And the Scots and MEL on this united front makes me nauseous. So this person don't even like that the Scots and MEL are kind of getting along, you know. But they're understanding and recognizing who Martel is and the things that Martel does, and he's willing to lie, right? He's willing to lie to multiply. So another person says what he said was true, but it didn't go as planned. The Scots did have so much to say about MEL and Martel. This was all the time, never acting like real friends. Another person, exactly. He definitely wanted a reason to contact her, even though it was a lie. I can say she was right to not respond to the text, but for her to even approach the Scots with it shows she followed up when she shouldn't have. She should have ignored the text and not responded in any way to the information. Now he's going to keep finding stupid reasons to contact her. So now you blaming her for him contacting her? Like, make that make sense. Okay, if he sees she's listening to him, she should have been smart enough to see through that and not even follow him up. Okay, so another person says, I think MEL presented it on the show to capture it, ultimately to use it against him. Yeah, yep. Gotta document, baby, when you dealing with these toxic, unnecessary people, baby. Her reaching out as a show of commitment to the truth was bullshiggity. She has to cover her own ass, so, yeah. And she's on a show with Marceau and Tricia, so she has to let them know what Martel is up to. I don't think it was nothing wrong with what she did. Honestly, she's still on the show with these people. So, yeah, a mess. All right, you guys, that's all I have to say about all of that, and I will check you guys out in the next video.